What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another Sister Wives video, and this one is episode 9 of season 3. Positive episode 9. It could be 10, but I'm sure it's 9. But with that being said, though, man, let's dive into this one. Please make sure we start off by hitting that subscribe button, smashing the like button, and also notification bells on. But hey, let's see exactly what goes down on this episode itself.
My biggest concern is that I haven't given him a strong enough religious foundation.
What I worry is that somehow he won't find any religion, because I know how important to me religion in my life is, and I have.
I mean, listen, let's talk about this real quick. So Logan's the oldest out of everyone, out of all the children and whatnot. He's now going off to university. He's going to view them, one in Utah, one in Vegas. But this conversation about religion, in terms of obviously, what he's going to pick for himself, religion-wise, at the end of the day, this is Logan's choice, isn't it now? At the end of the day, it's up to Logan to make that decision. And I think that it is best that everyone steps away. I think it's important that obviously over the years that they install whatever they want to put into his mind about, what religion that maybe he should go for and his beliefs and all that kind of stuff. But Logan said, listen, I'm 18. I can make my own choices. People think because I'm the oldest, I'm going to be polygamous, but I'm 18. I can make my own choice. And to be fair, that choice right now is up in the air for me. But as we know about how it all turns out anyway. But this is the thing, though, man. This is why I like Logan, man. Logan is someone that will stand by his own word, his own craft, He won't let no one else sway him. So that's so cool. But it is interesting to see the conversation between Janelle and Kody. Both having different ideas of what he should do. Either way, he's like, nope, I'm Logan. I'm going to do what I want. I'm 18 years of age, and I'm about to drive out of here. But anyway, let's get it.
I care about my family, so they're a distraction sometimes. If they're not around, then I don't have to worry about them because there's not much I can do. I really am afraid that if I stayed in Vegas,
you know what I mean? Like making those right choices that's going to, benefit himself. And talking about the family being a distraction.
They just use their closeness as a justification to always see me. I think if I went to SU, they pretty much have no choice but to leave me to my own devices most of the time. I could.
And you know what? This is something that all kids want. When we're teenagers, we want to be left on device. We want to be left to think on our own. We want to be left to fend by ourselves, But then again, this is old school thinking, isn't it? And obviously this is that time when Logan had that ability. Nowadays, most kids just want to stay at home. They don't want to leave. And when they do leave, they always come back home anyway because they want to eat food. Like, honestly, man, it's a madness. Independence is not the same as it used to be. As a kid, you wanted to run for independence as soon as you could. Now it's nope. I want to stay at home. But anyway, continue.
Yeah. Mary, what's your hesitation with putting money down on these homes? Like, where are you at with it?
My hesitation is the judgment that I feel like I'll get from.
Right now, they're having that conversation about the living situation, living into the big home.
Many people, including family members, on the size of home.
Because you have one child versus
one child who will be moving away to college in a year.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it's not your fault that you had one child. You know what I mean? Like, should you really care about people's judgments? Because at the end of the day, this is the best move for everyone, or at least, yeah. I guess everyone but you, but, like, it's okay.
At my home causes a lot of anxiety, but we can do it.
Well, thanks for the enthusiasm. I feel like I pushed you over the cliff. But you're saying yes, but you're not saying yes. So is the answer no?
Because it goes into
yes?
a lot more than this little conversation right here. It's obvious I don't need a home.
It's just crazy because they've spent all this time, trying to get these homes in place and whatnot, and now you wanna bring in the tears. Fair enough, she's had the conversations, but it's like, if you've had it, then why are we going back to it? It's a bit of a sticky one.
As big as everybody else's. But I've had many conversations in the past with people where it's made clear that I don't need this and I shouldn't be choosing it. If I had my...
I understand that and I respect that, but this is your family, right? This is the lifestyle you're in, and that's it.
Say I would have needed a 7-bedroom home because I would have had 8 kids myself. That's what I wanted. That's what my plan was. That's not the cards that I got dealt. And I feel like...
But at the same time, though, at least that you can still have the other kids, on your side, in your living arrangement. Just what I'm saying, Let's not forget, though, I'm sure that the other kids would want to. Well, I'd like to imagine that they would want to see her, but if they don't, then thick, isn't it?
There's been many times in my life where I've felt punished because of that.
All right, we won't do it then.
I'm not saying not do it. I'm saying let's do it.
But you're being pushed into doing it, Mary. I'm not doing it unless everybody's in agreement that this is the best thing for our family.
I had a conversation with you, Kody, the other night. You thought that I wanted a 7-bedroom house. And I don't need that.
But I think that I should be allowed to, if it's going to be our house.
Here we go. Our house. I'm surprised he even said our house, to be honest with you.
I feel like I should be allowed to have my say as well.
I have never said that you shouldn't.
I feel like when you start talking about the house, it's all about what you're going to get. It's never about anything having to do with me.
I want to say, Kody, I am 100% for you having a conversation with me about what our house.
The way Kody loves to switch it and make it about him, but he never asked me about what about me. But at the end of the day, it is a conversation for both to have that discussion. But it's annoying because this is a conversation that really and truly they say they've had in private, but clearly it wasn't really had properly, because if it was, then we wouldn't be here right now, would we? Bloody hell.
Is going to be like.
Okay.
But I need for you to be in the conversation with just you and me and not bring other conversations into it. I'm a different person than every one of these other people, and I deserve to be treated as a different person.
I agree.
And
It's funny because this is exactly what I was saying earlier on today when I was I'm gonna upload this tomorrow. Anyway, this is what I was saying when I was doing the reaction to season 17, episode 13, I believe is the most recent one. You know, about how Kody has failed to treat all wives based on themselves. You know, like saying that at the end of the day, like, yo, you're married to 4 different women, they're all 4 different people, and you have to love them and treat them completely different because they're not the same. But the problem is that the flaw is that they've allowed Kody to get away with the way he's done business. The way he's obviously treated them, if you know what I mean.
not judged on other people's thoughts or how many children they have.
I think that's fair, as long as you're not trying to tell me that you're trying to fill the void of lack of children with more bedrooms.
I don't need more bedrooms.
All right, well.
But I might want a wet bar or a deck. I'm
Fair enough. Fair enough.
willing to do it. I just know that I'm going to get a lot of kickback on it.
You know, I mean, for me, I care for my children. Why is Mary getting such a big house? It's because, like, I felt like in the past, if I was trying to conserve, some of my sister wives wouldn't conserve. They would just go, well, let's just go buy the greatest.
Copyright pause. Copyright pause. Copyright pause. Okay, let's continue.
Beautiful, most beautiful thing.
You know, you made that clear when I rented my house. You know, here.
Because back then, our financial situation was desperate, and I felt like you were taking resources that the family could use. I did.
I'm sorry
Share.
for taking something that you thought was yours, Janelle.
I'm not saying it was mine. I'm saying it was the family's. Our situation
I'm pretty sure Mary and Janelle had a lot of these back and forths back in the day before Christine and Robyn existed.
was desperate. I remember being so concerned about your need to have this home that had a pool and everything, and I really was looking at how am I going to feed my kids.
I will admit I do have a more expensive taste, but you know what? I take care of my things, and so my things last.
I mean, I'm pretty comfortable letting my kids just play.
I mean, I think making things last is one thing, but I think when there's other priorities of someone else needing it more because they have more children, well then, priority, isn't it? Okay.
In the house.
I want to have the home. I want the home. I don't want everything that comes along with it, financially and emotionally.
Can I just say I'm sorry? I'm sorry for thinking you should have a small house. I'm sorry. You're right, I have thought that.
I'm just flabbergasted right now.
I have. You know, I mean, and I will just say my perspective has changed. When I finally began to hear you express that you didn't feel like you should be penalized for one child, I thought, yeah, you shouldn't be penalized for one child. I had never thought about that flip side.
Yeah, there is always a flip side. Do you know what? I would have thought that Janelle, Mary's daughter, who's now Leon, I thought that. Wait, I don't know how Leon. I don't know what pronouns Leon goes by now. He, she, they, them. I'm not too sure. Do apologize, but I would have thought Leon actually would have been the oldest out of everyone, but they've said Logan is. So I'm assuming Mary got pregnant after Janelle then. I should know this because literally they spoke about this like 2 episodes ago. I don't know why that's gone over my head, to be honest with you. Somebody confirm that for me, please, in the comment section. But anyway, we continue. Is it Logan or Leon?
My brain is not even the same that would judge you for having the size of home. You know, I really don't care what that looks like for everybody else now. It's just about finding what's equal so that we all feel like we are taken care of.
So I say do it. Everybody else wants to do it.
Janelle, the businesswoman. Yes, the woman of logic.
And I'm okay with it.
All right, then, Janelle, let's go ahead and call Mona and tell her that we've got agreement with the family that we're going to actually do the earnest money agreement.
Right.
Well, they have come to a decision, and that is the main thing, isn't it? Honestly, I just find it so suspect, so weird how, like, they have some conversations that should be happening with just the two of them in front of everyone. I find that so bizarre.
Into the social and academic as well.
Exactly.
When I first came to the public school system, I just went to hang out with girls or whatever. And there was one incident, one time where when they heard that I was a son of polygamous, and they totally shied away. And I was just like, that hurt.
So this is our
You know what, though? That's a fair point, because when you're going into the world where you're going into schools where obviously people are monogamous, you know, predominantly, and then girls don't even want to entertain you because you come from a polygamous life family, I can see how that can then make you not want to become, you know, but you're like, I really like that girl, she's really, really hot, but she's not going to want the lifestyle. What am I going to do? It makes sense. it makes sense of that being an influence. You know what I mean? Obviously, we know that, you know, that these are not the reasons why the kids didn't become bigamous, of course. But I'm just saying that itself alone there is a very good example or an influence of why you wouldn't want to become polygamous. You'd want to go monogamous because you might fall in love with the person that is the person for you, and that person just may not be part of the polygamous faith, which is cool, you know. So yeah.
Now I kind of decided to go to UNLV.
Yeah. Yeah. What difference does it make to me? I mean, listen, man, at the end of the day, I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy for the kids, you know what I mean? But yeah, no. So obviously in this episode here, something particular, the only other thing that you didn't see was that they finally put down the money for each of their plots for the land, you know what I mean? Obviously MERI, JANELLE, and Robyn. It's interesting, as I was watching it, I was thinking, why is Robyn signing a check? But what money are you putting down though, really and truly? But that's happened now, so obviously now it's just a matter of the homes now being built. I wonder how long that took, to be honest. But either way though, you guys let me know exactly what you're thinking down below, you know what I mean? And obviously we'll mostly talk about it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. As I always say, make sure you leave a comment down below as well if you dig what I'm saying. We are done and we are out. Peace.